So with this one, the Aberdeen floor plan, I think does check a lot of the boxes of what you're looking for. And when we went over your requirements, I think in the neighborhood, that's the one that kind of fits what you're looking for. But the options for an Aberdeen are kind of the one quick delivery, which I think is the kitchen cabinets you don't love, but maybe that's something that could be changed after the fact. The other quick delivery, which I think might be more what you're looking for, but the basement's already finished, so it makes the price higher. Or you could choose your lot and have an Aberdeen to your design built on it, but that's probably still gonna run you closer to 6, maybe slightly above it. Okay. So now I'll kind of show you what the basement looks like when the house is completed. It's an unfinished basement. You do have the option to pay for them to finish your basement, if that's something that you want. But they don't have any other quick delivery Aberdeens, except for one that does already have a finished basement, and that would cost, the price point would be over 6. So this is what it generally looks like. A small amount of framing done, but for the most part, open space. Definitely enough room to, make a gym down here. It is 8-foot ceilings. You have your egress window here. You have rough-in for a bathroom. Okay. And then you'll see linen here. And then this is that primary that's done with the, the molding comes with it. That's standard. The seating area, is built into this model. So that's nice. I mean, you could even have a work area here if you didn't want to use one of those rooms as your office. It does come with the tray ceiling. It doesn't come with wallpaper in the tray ceiling, but it does come with that tray ceiling. And then when you walk through, this is that finished bathroom. Quartz countertops, tile, glass walk-in shower, toilet, room, and then that closet. So you'll see that different than the quick delivery, this one is not screened. It's just kind of like, it's a covered deck that walks out, with oh my gosh, why am I losing my words? Oh my gosh, the deck, the composite deck. Oh, goodness gracious, I need some more coffee today. And then when you walk through, just like the quick delivery, you see the shiplap ceiling and then the beams. And that vaulted ceiling does make it feel really spacious here. Now this stone fireplace is in the model, but in the quick delivery that they have, it's a shiplap. They all have the gas fireplace that comes with it. I do think that this kitchen so far is the one that kind of reminds me the most of what you have. It does have molding above the cabinets. I mean, they go to the natural ceiling line there, even though that's a little bit of a drop from the normal ceiling. But, ceiling height cabinets, lots of cabinets and storage. Now the appliances in this model are slightly upgraded, but they would still be stainless steel. And I think it's like the GE line or something that he mentioned. So it looks similar, but it's just not as upgraded as these appliances. You do have the hood vent, the vent's outside, it is gas cooking. You do have the big sink inside the island with a disposal. The microwave is here above the oven, and the pantry is like this long pantry here. It's not a walk-in, but it is spacious. And you have lots of counter space and cabinet space too here, just to give you a span. Okay, so to see kind of what the model looks like in comparison to the quick delivery that's available now, well, that'll be available in a month. You kind of see, like, you walk in and you have these big ceilings. Like I mentioned, it's 13 feet feet at the most inset part, which really does feel kind of grand when you walk in. The houses all come with a laminate flooring. He said it is a higher end than normal LVP. It looks and feels more like wood as it's engineered. So it's a little bit of a level above the LVP products you see in some others. This is that first coat closet here. And then, this is the guest area or office area where you have the 2 rooms kind of tucked over here to the side, and then this bathroom, which, comes with the tile shower and tub, the quartz countertops, and, the tile flooring here. Throughout the rest of the house, after you get through the entryway, it's 10-foot ceilings. So it is still a high ceiling point. This entryway here with like a mudroom type of thing comes standard with the house. 2-car garage. And this is the look program that I was mentioning. So what they do is you kind of choose which palette, if you were picking a lot and building from scratch, you would choose which palette you like the best. And then that would be the look in the entire house rather than picking one design for cabinet, one design for lighting, things like that. So the one in the quick delivery is, this one, right, with the wooden color cabinet. Which is actually kind of interesting to me now after seeing the model, and I'll explain the inside kitchen. And then see, they kind of talk about, the different finishes that come with each one. So if you're picking a lot and building from scratch, it would be like that. Now this is obviously the model. The quick delivery has already been chosen. You can't change those things in that one. They come with a sink in the laundry. You have to bring your own washer dryer. Okay, so for the model, this is the front porch here that is not on the one that is available for quick delivery. You'll see the one that's available for quick delivery. You just kind of walk up and then it starts like here. Still a covered entryway, but just not that front porch elevation. Clubhouse is not built yet because this neighborhood is still in such early stages of being done. But when it is built in about a year, he said it should be done in about a year, a third of it will be the gym. And then they'll have a big pool. They're going to have pickleball. Is there anything I'm forgetting with that? I don't think so. They're going to have, all of the normal amenities that the 55 and olders are trying to include here. I'm not sure about walking trails. He didn't mention that. I don't know if I don't see them in the community, so I don't know if they're outside of the sidewalks. I don't know if they're going to have any other kind of trails here. We can find that out. And he did say that they take care of like all the mowing and all of that here. So I'm going to tour the model, and there we go. At the very end, there will be houses built across the street here. He said there's 3 more going in that you will see. He said that's going to be at the very end of the project. This specific quick delivery house is kind of like this right here is a cul-de-sac. So it's not like one of the 4 houses in the cul-de-sac, but it's kind of at the beginning of the cul-de-sac. The main road to get in is over there. So it's kind of like, it's a field away. As of right now, you can kind of see it because there's no houses over there yet. The other difference between this house and the model is that the model has a big porch on the end. This does, or on the front, I should say, and this does not. So just so you could see the one that is available sooner. All right, coming through to the primary. The tray ceiling is, comes with it. The sitting area comes with this floor plan, which really, I think makes this primary feel so much larger. There will be the molding on this wall and the entryway, just like the model. They just haven't done it yet. Glass walk-in shower. vanity, toilet room, and then this closet is big, just a little bit more narrow. Okay, so inside the quick delivery floor plan of the Aberdeen model, which I think checks a lot of things that you're looking for here. This is a Cahovinian neighborhood. In comparison to the model home, which has everything done, this one, I do think you saw this address online, and I think it was the kitchen that threw you off here. But I just want to show you because I'm here, and this one's available in August. You see that they're, without having to increase the sale price, they already put tile in, the bathrooms and quartz countertops in here. These are those 2 guest bedrooms. So, if you have guests here, obviously they have their own bathroom here. You can make one of these into the office. It's just a coat closet here. And the basements are unfinished. So this basement's gonna be exactly like the other one in the model. But when you come in through the 2-car garage here, just like the model, that's where you see like this whole, like mudroom area, landing zone. It comes with the house. The laundry room will have a tub in it. It will not have appliance, so you'll have to get, your own washer dryer or bring the ones you have. But you have that area here and another closet, which is great. One thing that I think is really cool that comes standard with this model is that here, when you walk in, every single one has this entryway. So that's a 12-foot ceiling, and then the inlet is like a 13, makes it 13 foot. So really, when you walk in, this house feels very grand. And then there's these vaulted ceilings here. They all have a shiplap, which I think is pretty, but it's up, whether you like it or not. And then they have, they'll have like a beam here. Gas fireplace. This one will have shiplap on the fireplace instead of stone like the model. One thing that Cahovinian does is they have a looks program. So when you're building, like if you were to pick a lot and build a house, you'd kind of pick the floor plan, and then you would pick the style that you want, and then everything in the house is that style. So I think this one, I forget what this floor plan is called, but I think the reason you didn't like this one is because you didn't like the wood look of the cabinets like this with this tone. The model has very light colored cabinets because that's like a farmhouse look, and this is a different look. So that's why everything in this house goes together with that look. Now, it doesn't cost anything more, which is why a lot of people like that they offer that program, because you get some higher end things that in a normal new build that they're kind of nickel and diming you for every little thing. Here, you get pendant lights, you get things like that. That come with it, but it's like if you don't like the whole look, then they can't change like one thing. You kind of have to do that on your own after the fact, so that's the downside. But this model does come with a porch, which can be screened in or not. This one that is a quick delivery available in August is screened in. You'll see that the model is not. If you chose your own lot and you built this house on it, then you can choose that.